Folks, I figured it out. The biggest question that's been on Toronto Raptors fans' minds heading into this year's trade deadline, no, it's not, is Boucher, is Gary Trent, heck, is Jakob Poeltl getting traded? These are not the big questions. Is Dennis Schroeder getting dealt? Where's Bruce Brown going? What's happening with this Toronto Raptors squad? Those are all serious questions for fans of this Toronto Raptors team. But none come close than what sort of escalated over the past few days. A report came out just a few days ago linking the Toronto Raptors, not just linking them, but naming them the second favorited team to land Killian Hayes if he is dealt away from the Detroit Pistons. Now, these reports have only escalated as Killian Hayes has officially requested a trade from Detroit, and Toronto Raptors fans are frankly perplexed. We're confused. We're not sure why we are on this list. We just traded for a multitude of guards. This team, sure, we're going younger, and sure, we're pursuing the Toronto tank for 2024. Right, we're all aboard this tank now at this point. But still, people are questioning, Masai, why go that hard? Why load up that much ammunition for the tank? I mean, you might look at the stats and say, hey, Killian Hayes, he's not that bad. 7 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. And if we're being serious, I think the memes are a bit out of hand. But, you watch the highlights, the lowlights in particular for Detroit Pistons guard Killian Hayes. And he's received the legacy, received the title, received the crown of being the league's worst basketball player. Particularly that actually plays minutes in the NBA. So, why are the Toronto Raptors even contemplating trading for him? Sure, there's potential. Sure, there's all this type of stuff. You want a serious report, reaction to this report, go watch that last video. But today we're looking for answers. And there's been no new reports, no new pundits, no new Woj bombs coming out breaking down why the Toronto Raptors could potentially even think about contemplating trading for Killian Hayes. But we did some investigative journalism, things that no one has done. No one has sat through. As we sat through the fourth quarter of the Toronto Raptors game against the New Orleans Pelicans last night, and we figured it out. A guy by the name of Jalen McDaniels is coming for that throne. He's coming for that spot from Killian Hayes. He wants the crown as the league's sort of worst basketball player to at least be in a rotation. Sure, the stats or whatever. I was hyped about Jalen McDaniels coming in this season. I was dead wrong. And last night, he started his push. He started his campaign to not only take that crown away from Killian Hayes, but also shown to Toronto Raptors fans his next steps, his master plan. Because he is trying to get dealt to the Detroit Pistons so bad. It's clear. It's evident. He wants to be on that worst roster. He looks at Killian Hayes and says, I want that spot. Give me that position so I can earn my crown as the most memeified player in the entire NBA. He's got his work cut out for him, but I got the tape. Again, some people are going to be mad. Ben, where's the reports on this? Let's break down all the reports that we need, because we can dive into it all. We can just dive into everything that's sort of been going on in last night's game. So let's just jump straight into it. Starting off, he's getting in the fourth. Nice little point to wing pass. Bruce Brown, Toronto Raptor, an NBA champion. Let's get him the ball in the wing. Straight to Jose Alvarado. A point to wing pass. But that's fine. I guess they're wing to wing. I don't know where they are, the position on the court. But can't get it done. That's fine. That is what it is. No one's blaming you too much there, McDaniels. Walking up the court here, chilling, making a nice little drive, and then just a weird little post-up action. Let's see the game plan here. Catching it on the wing, ready to go, in stance, ready to catch, quick drive, and then he's bigger than the guy that's guarding him and just completely bounces it off his leg. So starting off his sort of run, starting off this fourth quarter sort of garbage time, let's get 2 straight turnovers, okay? Setting things straight. Setting the tone for this fourth quarter for the Toronto Raptors. That's what we love to see. We love to see it here. But next thing, gets a shot, open look. Who needs open space, right? Jalen McDaniels likes to be covered, but no one at all around him in the vicinity of this jump shot. 3-and-D player, absolute complete. So he could have taken a layup there at that point, but just decides to clank it off the rim. That's how it goes. You can see the frustration on the court, but it's really celebrations given we know his plans here now at this point. But here's a little foul. Help him buys up. Good guy, Jalen. Love to see it. But our 3-and-D wing. Our 3-and-D wing. Looking at this coming up here. Let's see if I can work this. If I can work this here. No, yeah. So that's the defense we love to see. Just straight line drive right at the point of attack defense. He is checked out. He is ready to go. He is coming for that Killian Hayes thrown right there now at this point. Straight line drive, straight layup. Jordan Ward at least putting in some effort getting a foul there here now at this point. But, on the wing, we got a little drive. And that's just, I know he's big. But that is the New Orleans Pelicans point guard as the rim protector right at the basket. You're slashing wing. You're supposed to be doing all these types of things. Catches it. Nice little drive around Alvarado. Alvarado just lets him go by and say, hey, he's not finishing this lay. Goes up with the left. Look at the space. He can just throw it down. He can attack, forward a little bit. That's an easy lay. And then he just sort of fades away, goes to his left, that leaning layup, 2K13 cheese, and then is getting shook by the New Orleans Pelicans point guard. I think that's Dyson Daniels. I could be wrong. It's a bit blurry here on my end, but Chris Boucher closing things down. His potential last game as a Toronto Raptor, but War coming in. Nice kick out, open corner 3. How we feeling about this, folks? So things. This is we're in the fourth quarter right now. Things are going along. They're going astray, and then right here, you guys have seen the memes. You guys have watched the tweets. You guys have watched it all. We're built for this here now at this point. In garbage time as well, we know what's happening if Jose Alvarado's out there on the court. Just stand in that corner. Stare in that corner. McDaniels not even looking for it. He just says, hey, I'm going to throw the softest inbound pass of all time. Now, Garrett Temple's got to be a bit locked in here as well. You're not a Vito from Strays there, Garrett Temple. You're a vet in this league. I think you played on the Pelicans. I could be mistaken. You played with Alvarado, and we let this happen. And he's just walking too. Instead of contesting the lay, just lets Alvarado there. I'm tackling that man if that happens to me. If I get Jose'd Alvarado after I've sold a bunch of threes, after I've got a 2, I'm just tackling someone. I'm getting thrown out. I'm getting a foul on my box score. I'm just doing that because that is rough. You got Zion celebrating there. Grady Dick splashing a 3. You love to see it. Grady Dick showing big time why he's a guy to root for, but then get another defensive moment from, he almost fell over, just on a basic closeout at half court, but that's he just gets blown by. A little walkthrough. That's how it goes. And then we have this, a little homage to Spicy P. Jalen McDaniels says, I miss my guy Pascal Siakam, so we get a little spin move in here. Taking his game to the next level. A little spin, gets it, fumbles the ball, but it is what it is. He gets it back, he's hustling, he says, nothing's going to happen to me again. And then we get right to the rim. And folks, I can't say much. I could be a bucket in my men's league action here. I'm a 3-point shooter. I pass a lot. I'm inconsistent here now at this point. But last couple games, last game especially, I sold a couple lays at the rim, making me feel bad. We're locked in on trade season here at Raps Digest, so it's I'm blaming the fatigue. I'm blaming that stress. I missed a couple lays here and there, but nothing as close to open as this. And this man is 6'7". He jumps, his eyes are at the rim. So he comes in for a lay here now at this point, after an homage to Spicy P. Attacking that basket, and what happens on this finish? What happens on this lay? Pops out. Look at this. You're telling me, folks, this goes down. This type of thing happens, and this guy isn't trying to get traded to the Pistons. This isn't the reason that the Toronto Raptors are currently in the mix for Killian Hayes. I don't care what reports you bring up. I don't care how many people watched the first 20 seconds of this video and commented, where's the reports? Where's this? I don't care. It is clear to me that he is trying to get traded to the Detroit Pistons. The trade machine makes it clear. It's easy. It's 1 for 1. These teams can't accept these packages. So Masai Ujiri, make it happen. Give this man what he wants before we put our tank into hyperdrive. Maybe to maximize the pick, it's 40 chess. Moves beyond what I can even comprehend by Masai Ujiri here now at this point. But given these odds, it's clear to me this is the Toronto Raptors plan here now at this point. But folks, you guys best make it this far. We'll see if it actually goes down. But over 58% of you guys are not subscribed. So it means the world to me if you guys hit that subscribe button. Anyways, I'm signing out. Cheers.